Institute was fortunate to receive funding from EOCA in 2014. The world's mountain regions are often neglected and isolated places. We know that many climbers, trekkers, and outdoor enthusiasts really care for these places, people, and the ecosystems in these regions. So it made sense for the Mountain Institute to develop partnerships with companies and associations like EOCA that are also interested in these areas and these sectors. So applying for a grant from the EOCA was a perfect fit. We were also motivated by the prospects of receiving a direct grant in order to do a worthwhile project. But in the process of online voting and the online contest, the publicity that was generated was also a bonus for us. We also understand that the European outdoor industry was the most important source of funding for the grant, and we're really appreciative of the support that we've received from this community. We also hope to be able to continue this partnership and to engage more extensively with this community in the days to come. Now, the earthquake last year in April 2015 had a devastating impact on the lives and livelihoods of many mountain communities in Nepal. And in many of those communities, the Mountain Institute also had ongoing programs. Though our long-term focus in this area will continue to be on supporting communities to improve their lives and livelihoods, at the time of the earthquake, it was imperative that we also lend some relief and rehabilitation support to these communities. So it was imperative that we raise additional funds. We did receive new funding opportunities, but that also created sort of an additional demand on our staff, both at headquarters in DC and in Nepal, to sort of support the fundraising, all the coordination work with government and non-government organizations, as well as grant management. This especially in a time when many donors are reluctant to provide adequate support for such kind of management work. But we're hopeful that we will be able to continue raising awareness and raising funds for these efforts. At the time of the earthquake, the Himalayan Programme of the Mountain Institute had 2 active grants, including the EOCA grant. And at that time, we were really appreciative of just how supportive EOCA and our other donor was, very, very responsive, very supportive and understanding when we requested to redirect some of the funds for our relief efforts. The other donor, in fact, because it's a larger foundation, requested that we continue with the livelihoods program that we were implementing, and they supported us with an additional grant for the relief efforts, so that we could both continue the originally planned livelihood support work and also contribute to some of the relief work. Similarly, with the EOCA grant money that we redirected, we were able to support rebuilding of 2 schools in the EOCA project area, and that has been highly appreciated by the community there. Though most of the grants, including the EOCA grant, are similar in terms of the management requirements and all, but it was pleasantly surprising to see how interested and how engaged the EOCA representatives were in the EOCA project and in its results. We're really, really appreciative of EOCA and all the European outdoor community for lending this support, and we hope that we can continue to build on this partnership and do some more collaborative work in the future. Thank you.